Hi Libra, thank you for joining me. So this is gonna be your another reading. Alright, okay, let's see. I'm just gonna get the major arcana first to see what's the major energy gonna coming to you or you are already dealing with, just to get an idea. Then I'm gonna pull out some animal spirit and then some oracle, and after that I'm gonna delve deep into tarot, okay? And I'm gonna be using multiple tarot deck for this reading. Tarot decks, okay? Alright, let's see some major arcana. Okay, I'm gonna take this one because this one came first. The Chariot. It also came with Fool, so I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna put it together because both came together. Okay, look at that. So much of sacral chakra yellow. Lot of yellows. Okay, now, so let me get that animal spirit first and then I'm gonna get to them. So definitely you can see that, just by the archetype of the cards, Chariot and Fool, something not bothered by fear, not bothered by all this calculation, how it's gonna pan out, all this, but it's like some kind of inner knowing is guiding you to take the jump here. Elk, yeah, elk is like a father figure for me, like in an animal spirit. And this is also alchemical sign for earth. Very interesting that we got Cancerian. I'm talking about energy wise, okay, not sign. You know who you're dealing with. I don't have to tell you. It's like a very cardinal energy, like Fool, Aries, Chariot, Cancer, cardinal, water, elk, earthy. With this cardinal energy, something to something. This is the desire to move things, desire to get a momentum. And with the Fool, I feel like it coming with not something that it's something coming with the fresh look. It's coming from the fresh perspective. Maybe in before you have thought about, oh, this is not very a good idea. It could be in any aspect of your life, but now somehow you feel that confidence, you feel that, with the Chariot, with you feel that confidence, then you can go ahead and do it. And before, maybe it was kind of holding like a fearful hand kind of holding you back, but now you are like, no, I'm not gonna submit myself to fear. I'm not gonna submit myself to fear of not knowing how this gonna go. I'm just gonna go with it because I know that what I have inside will gonna guide me. And with the elk, I'm gonna get another one more animal spirit. With the elk, I feel like there is a lot of spiritual knowing and at the same time a sense of confidence in yourself that you can pull it off. It's not just a very juvenile kind of energy. Oh, I'm just gonna, if I fail, if I I'm just gonna jump off the cliff, but if I die, it's fine. Not like that kind of thing. It's like more of a, it's coming with a very elk, with very stable. It's like almost like emperor kind of energy. It has that kind of knowing that you will pull it off. You have all the tools that it needs to really jump off the cliff and actually swim through them and go to the other side of the ocean. That kind of simplistic confidence that you are kind of harboring. Get one more card with elk. Lot of perseverance, a sense of perseverance is also coming within this energetical shift. Lion in reverse. Like I said, like lot of, like, lion and lion in reverse. Lion is fiery energy. It's like a Leo, very fiery. It's like, leading a crowd with a passion, not necessarily having all the ducks in a row, but having that passion and knowing that, okay, I'm gonna figure it out as I go along with the road, that's like a lionic energy. But lion in reverse and elk in upright, it feels, that's what I'm saying, you are taking this leap of faith, you are taking this new road with, or maybe it can be old road, but which before it felt like that it's like a comes with doubts, comes with fear, but now all these things are gone with the chariot. You are like almost like a destruction of obstruction, obstacles, and you are going with this inner knowing that you can pull it off. And but you have a solid confidence in you, you have a perseverance, you know what it this new journey gonna take, and you have all ducks in a row. It's not like, not all, it's not that I'm just gonna jump in with the passion not knowing how it's gonna pan out. I mean, it's not like, it's not a calculative, it's not that you still don't know how the end of the road gonna look like. Nobody knows, right? If you already know end of the road, how, I mean, this is impossible. You cannot see the end of the road while you are standing. You can only see end of the road as you are approaching to the end of the road. So you have to walk the walk, right? Otherwise you cannot see. You can speculate how it's gonna be, but you never know until unless you go there. So there is always this sense of unknown, sense of uncertainty there. But with this chariot and fool combination, I feel like this unknown and uncertainty is kind of very structured and powered by self-confidence, and powered by this knowing that I have been working on myself, I know what it takes, I know that I'm centered, I have a solid head on my over my shoulders, so I know I'm not going to be swept away by something very impulsive. So those kind of things is, that's what I'm saying, that your ducks in a row. That that doesn't mean that you know everything how it's gonna be at the end of the day. So like that's, it's not less, there is a passion, but it's not like just compelled by passion. There is a sense of stability, sense of structure is also involved in this new journey that you are taking. So I don't know what kind of journey you are taking. We are gonna get to know about that once we get into the tarot. But it could be in terms of, in relation to a career, in relation to love life, in relation, whatever, but it doesn't matter. These are all the energy is fluid. You can apply this energy in any aspect of your life. It doesn't have to be related to love or certain aspect. But if it definitely, if I get some kind of definite energy very profoundly, I'm gonna address that for sure. Okay, let's see one more oracle, and then we're gonna jump into the tarot. Okay. Oh. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, these two came out. It came the transformation in reverse, and I do not take oracle in reverse. It doesn't make any sense to me. Transformation and observer. So we got 5, 6, 2, 8, 8 and 5. Okay, so definitely change with the 5. Definitely change coming. And I feel like I said, I don't think that this is a completely new road. With the observer and the fool, I feel like you have been eyeing on this road for quite a while. It could be a relationship that you want to embark on, it could be a career choice that you want to take on, but you have been observing for quite a long time, you have been eyeing on it for quite a long time, but before you could not gather that courage, that kind of confidence and perseverance that you needed to really jump into it. But now you do, and you are doing that because the observer, I feel like these two are connected, even though see them. you have been observing for quite a while, you have been desiring that, but you needed to have that chariot, your balance together, you need to have that perseverance together, you need to tame your passion, impulsive passion a little bit, and you needed to have some kind of transformation. With the transformation and the number 8, which is very, number 8 is like a spirituality in the realm of reality, and I really feel that transformation, there is something, is not just transforming oneself completely in the base of 5D or whatever they call it. There is a sense of reality, and you are, this transformation, these changes that have been taken place in your life, you are taking all those knowledges, you are taking all those changes and implying it and applying it in your day-to-day life. How to change, how to bring all this spiritual knowledge, how to bring all this spiritual wisdom into my day-to-day activities, so that I can feel the change within me, and it not just in the cloud, not just something ethereal, but it has a very practical use of it. That's what I'm thinking with the transformation. It's not just the ethereal knowledge, it's like a transformation of ethereal knowledge into something very realistic and practical way that has been happening with you. So it's a very powerful energy, Libra. So let's get into the tarot now. Let's see what's going on. So there is a, it's almost like, and I love this how this transformation, this card is directly looking towards this chariot and fool. It's like I said, this transformation, you are putting this transformation, whatever happened, whatever changes you have felt within you, it could be very little, it could be huge, whatever, and any kind of changes is a huge thing for me. So I feel like whatever changes that has been going on with you, like getting rid of fear, getting rid of this kind of, like indecisive mode and everything, whatever you are doing. Look at this Queen of Cups we got. It's like, I feel that it's, yeah, it's inspiring you to take action towards it. It inspiring you to, if you're getting rid of fear, it, that hold up is on. Once that hold up is gone, you feel like, okay, I need to make use of this energy. I'm not just gonna sit on it for months and just feel good about myself. Okay, I don't, what's the point of knowing something if you cannot imply it in a certain way for our own betterment? So there is some sense of very rational thinking is coming into your way, but at the same time it's very spiritual based. It's not, yeah, hold on. Oh, so many cards, cannot take all these. Okay, look at that, you are showing up in your justice and 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, perseverance, elk and 7 of Pentacles, perseverance. Okay, let's get into this card. Then they're gonna be 3 rows, so it's a longer read. Okay, so Queen of Cups, look at this. I feel like, and Queen of Cups came right under the Chariot, which is also very much ruled by Cancer, which is a cardinal energy of water, very much emotional element, knowing something from within. Like, you are, whatever this journey is, please take it as it resonates. You are very much, you are like, your hands are up, you are completely aligning with your emotional body, you are completely submitting your journey, this full journey, into this inner knowing. You know that you are going to be guided from within. You know that you don't have to worry about how it's going to go, how it's going to pan out, as long as you have your ducks in a row. And like, you know that you have the perseverance. You know that there is, like, you need to get rid of fear, you need to get rid of this holding back kind of energy. Hold on, something is gonna, hold on. And you are like completely aligning with your emotional body, and you feel like, you know what, let my intuition, let my inner body guide me. I feel like I need another card for this Queen of Cups. Ten of Swords, yeah, look at this. Like I said, like from Ten of Swords to Queen of Cups, all this mental block, completely relying on mental faculty to make a decision. Sometimes that can be very debilitating, because it's like, we cannot really, if you cannot really see the complete truth if you don't feel. The power comes from feelings and the intellect. So if you're constantly relying on only intellect, it can be very captivating. It can be very entrapping. So like, and you are kind of releasing all these thoughts, and feel kind of feeling free, feeling free. And because of that, because you are feeling free, because you are relying on something that coming from within, something that is like, that's telling you, Libra, just go ahead and do it, it's gonna be fine. And you are not asking all this question, you are not asking, oh, but what if I don't do this, what if this, before you used to do that, but now you're freeing all these unnecessary thoughts, and you are just completely closing your eyes and kind of submitting your all senses to your gut. And it's telling you that, okay, Libra, do go ahead and do it, go ahead and approach them, or go ahead and approach this career, and go ahead and do this move in this career. And if it feels right, if it feels all right with your gut, with your senses, in your body, you are going with it, you are not, no question asked. That kind of energy I'm getting, you know really, that kind of energy I'm getting with the Justice and the Seven of Pentacles. Let me get another card for Justice. Seven of Pentacles is pretty clear here. Like, you are, it's like a very nice combination. Like, look at this, you have this like emotional embodiment of knowing, like a water element. Then there is like a fiery, like a spirited energy with the Fool. And then there is a lot of earthy energy I'm getting, like Elk and Seven of Pentacles, this kind of groundedness, this kind of not really just sweeping away with passion and with impulses and whims. It's very grounded, it's very structured in a very fluid way. It's not like rigid, but it's structured. There is a difference between these two. Let's see Justice. Justice, please. Yeah, Five of Swords. Yeah, like, see Libra, do you see the pattern here? Underline, okay, we got Queen of Cups and Justice, right? And underline, every time I pull another card, this is just to get a layer. So what's going on with the Queen of Cups? You're getting out of this Ten of Swords, like, you're freeing all this mental faculty, which kind of makes you question everything, which kind of held you back for so long. And then Justice, where the Justice is coming? Five of Swords. So you are actually getting rid of your own faculty, which is air, because your own faculty kind of made you entrapped within this mental block. And Five of Swords, not knowing what's going on, it's like a constant foggy head, like, not the sharpness, the sharpness of the thinking has gone away. And that's what the Justice is coming, because something, like, with this new energy that is coming to you, it's bringing justice to what before it felt like that constant, there is like a, you cannot take an action if your thoughts are not in control. You cannot take an action if you cannot really have a clear idea what your thoughts are. And Five of Swords is like that. Five of Swords is like not knowing completely like what's going on. There is a fogginess of brain, foggy brain, scatteredness, that kind of things is, you are bringing justice to that by encouraging and by in like embracing this new energy that is coming in your way, and letting go of all this wishy-washy kind of fogginess, constantly doubting your own perception, constantly doubting your own intuition. Those kind of things, you are just saying, you know what, those are not really in there for my good, it's not really doing me any kind of good. And it's not like it's like a deliberate push. I feel like has been a lot of struggle to make these things go away. 5 of swords to 10 of swords, just imagine, it's a double up, all that's why the justice is coming. You are it's like a self-destructive mode, constantly in your head and not fogginess. And when you are foggy, have you ever been, if you have any kind of bloated stomach, and if you have some kind of what is that kind of, like gut infection, you will see that, you will have that fogginess in your brain, and you will feel that, and you will be walking around on the street, it almost feel like a zombie because your head is not clear. It feels like your head is not breathing. That's like the constant energy of 5 of swords. Just imagine how stressful and how anxious one could get if they're constantly in 5 of swords energy. That's what the justice is, because you have been struggling with this energy for quite a long time, but now with this new energy is clearing things up. It's making your head think again, making your head see again. The moment you are seeing properly, moment your vision is clear, moment your brain can breathe again, you can feel the energy within you, which is like this watery, intuitive, sensitive energy, that inner knowledge, that the feminine knowledge that know before our like a rational mind can get a hold of those kind of knowledge. Those are the very primary feminine knowledge that we all carries in our body. But it's very hard to listen to them because our brains are constantly constantly fogged and blocked by this kind of unclear mental faculty. So the moment you're clearing this up, your inner knowledge is kind of very shooting up, and you know exactly what to do. You are not questioning things, and that's why the Fool and Chariot is coming together, this energy. Oh my god, this is really beautiful. And the 7 of Pentacles is, I don't need another layer for this, because it's pretty clear to me that you are harboring, you are really nurturing this new, because you have been waited for this energy to come to your way for a long period of time, and finally it's here, and you know how to nourish it, how to nurture it, and you are not rushing like with the elk, like the lion in reverse and the elk. This is a perfect combination. You are not rushing like a hungry lion, just like hunting down the prey. Not like that. You know that this is there, and you need to be like patient. You need to be nurturing, caring, gentle energy in order to really this energy to come and sit with you properly. Otherwise it can overwhelm you, and you can get easily into back into 5 of swords energy. So you know that in order to really get rid of this kind of foggy mental faculty, you need to be patient, and you need to nurture it like you nurture a tree to grow, like parents nurture their baby to grow. It's not like whenever the baby born, next day they cannot be 1 year. There is a process of time and nurturing and learning that involved in the process, and you understand that. Beautiful. Okay, let's get another layer on this. Okay, we got 8 of Cups. It's interesting that all the Cups energy are in a row. Chariot, Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups. Okay. This one. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna get one more um, layer for this. One more card. Eight of Cups, please. We got Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, and 2 8. That's what the transformation is also. 6 to 26, breaking down to 8. 8 8. I think this has directly connected to the transformation card. I'm gonna get into that. Okay, Six of Cups, please. Judgment. Justice, judgment. Beautiful, beautiful. Major. You are putting this Five of Swords is going away. Like, you are done with this mental fogginess, mental clutteredness, scatteredness. Not, like, it's very uncomfortable feeling. Seriously, I mean, if you are connecting with this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what mental fogginess is, just have some kind of, if you have any gut I'm not saying that you should have, please don't, but if you, it's very uncomfortable. It feel like that you are seeing everything but not really, nothing is coming sharp to you. Like, we see things, our surroundings, but we have to make sense of our surrounding in order to make sense of who we are and how we are reacting to this environment. So when those thoughts are not clear and your thoughts are not sharp, then it feels like that you are like a zombie. It feels very detached. You feel very detached from your environment. That's like a Five of Swords. You don't know which way to go. This creates a lot of confusion and indecisiveness and lot of other things. Delayed, procrastination, lack of focus, lack of concentration, lot of things caused from Five of Swords kind of energy. So this has been a major struggle for you, and now it's like marvelous. It's really amazing to see that how things are transforming. Queen of Pentacles. This one came right back. It actually came, okay, stars. It came a little twisted, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, so like I said, that I really feel that transformation, because this 2 8 and the transformation, it's somehow connected. Let me see. I really feel that, the Eight of Wands is all about movement, it's all about, getting things done, like it feels like the purpose is leading you with the Chariot. And you are, like I said, when this purpose is moving you, then you are noticing what this cup holds, like the Queen of Cups. So we got Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, two queens here. And it's beautiful that's where, okay. Oh my God, look at the oh my God, I all of a sudden I just feel like I solved a puzzle and I'm getting very excited about it. So look at this. I want you to see this. So the Eight of Wands with the Chariot, all about this force. It feels like that this is the time. It feels like that everything can be possible the way I want it, the way I desired, the way I aspired. That kind of thing, that kind of motivation, that kind of push you are getting. But when you are getting this, by getting that push, by embracing this energy, please encourage to bring this Chariot energy into your life. Feel like that you can take control over the situation. Remind yourself that you can take control of the situation by letting this energy come to you. The moment you are doing this, all of a sudden you are looking at this cup, Look at this person is directly looking at this cup, and what you are doing right above this is Queen of Cups. That's where you are feeling like, okay, now I don't have to depend completely solely into my mental faculty, because that did not do me any good. So in order to really feel the power, I need to know, I need to feel the power inside me, the power that I already hold. So that's why you are looking at this, and then the Queen of Cups is showing up, complete surrender, and kind of getting to know from inside. And that's what the transformation is. So the transformation actually happening when you are getting when you are letting yourself to feel. And that's what the transformation is. This is very key point in this reading. If you're connecting with this, resonating with this reading, the transformation is not like taking action. Transformation not gonna come through being perseverant, being all these things. Those are the peripheral energy. The main core energy here is feel the purpose, that what you really want to do, what you really dream to do, desire to do. And then once you let your purpose lead you, then you have to make yourself feel. And that's where the fear is actually, which path you couldn't take before because of this fear of feeling things. That's why your fear is. Your fear is not fear in failure. Your fear is fear of feeling things, because you feel like the moment you're gonna start feeling, it's gonna cloud your judgment, because you couldn't handle emotion very well before with the Five of Swords. That's why you fear feelings. And that's the moment you need to, that if you really want this transformation to happen, you need to feel it. You need to hone the Queen of Cups kind of energy. Otherwise this transformation is not gonna be happening, Libra. I am telling you, all those things, Seven of Pentacles, perseverance, justice, bringing balance, all these things is the peripheral energy. The core energy, like I said, 2 8 and 8 3 8 is telling the only way you can make this transformation feasible to your life, which can be benefiting to your day-to-day life, is by feeling the purpose, going forward it, going with the purpose, and feeling the energy to go after your purpose. But as you are pushing yourself to go forward with your purpose, with the Chariot and Fool, you need to feel the feelings. If you miss this step, the whole reading, the whole point is not gonna be, you are gonna get back to Five of Swords sooner or later. So you have to feel the feelings if you really want to clear out this Five of Swords energy and really want to bring this Ten of Swords, which is all about mental clarity and vision and seeing the horizon again. You see the energy. Look at this two energy. One is holding their head with the hand and closing their eyes, completely frowning, not knowing. And then another is releasing all this and seeing the horizon again, seeing things clearly. If you want this transformation, you have to feel the feelings. Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You need to acknowledge this cup that you hold inside and submit to that. Look at this. Please, I want you to really look at these cards and take a mental image, take a picture of all this, like in your mind, and really understand the energy that you need to embody in order to transform this Five of Swords to Ten of Swords. Anyway, this is very significant. Okay, so then we got Six of Cups in reverse and the Judgment. Yeah, I feel like I said, the Five of Swords has related to some kind of feelings, like you have a lot of emotion in your life. So I really feel like this maybe has something to do with your, when it comes to your relational, when it comes to having a relation with other person. It could be romantic or not, but any kind of significant, any kind of close relationship. Maybe this is very significant if you can put this energy in your relationship area. Maybe you can put it any way you want, but with the Six of Cups and the Five of Swords, I really feel like that what really clouded your judgment when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to closeness, you feel like there is something that you cannot really see things properly. Your mind started asking too many negative questions and it clouds your judgment, and it feels like that you are like chicken walking around with the head cut off. It's like this kind of, I know that's a very violent image, but like a graphic, sorry about that, but what I'm trying to say, the energy, it feels like that you're not seeing things clearly, and it has come to it always has been associated with intimacy. It always has been associated with something very that you really desire, something very close to you, something very important and significant to you when it comes to relationship, when it comes to other person. But every time that happens, your mind starts to kick in a very negative way, and that's where the justice and judgment is coming. That's where you are getting out of it. Look at this, you are like it's like a reinventing the wheel, reinventing yourself, and constant getting out of it. But again, in order for the justice, judgment, transformation, all these things to come, you have to feel the feelings. Do not fear the feelings. I know that you are fearing the feelings because every time you feel like, every time I get into Six of Cups for me is number 6, is the heart chakra, as per the tree of Kabbalah and tree of life in a Kabbalah. Like the thing is, Six of Cups is a lot of sentiment, lot of pure love, lot of very innocent and very ultimate true love. And every time those kind of significant connection came to you, sense of intimacy, it's kind of your mind just go gaga, your mind just feel like, oh my god, I don't want to get into this. It's like that kind of fearful reaction of your mind, you get everything, and that kind of spoils every emotion that you hold, and it creates a complete chaos and turmoil. So that's why you try to avoid the feelings. But in order to really combat this energy, the Six of Cups are reverse and Five of Swords combined energy, you need to feel the feelings. Only feeling the feelings can defeat this kind of Five of Swords energy, making that very clear. And then we got Queen of Pentacles and Star. I mean, what can I say? Under the Seven of Pentacles and the transformation, like I said, you know that this is something that you need to invest. This is something that you cannot rush. This is something that you have been waiting for. This kind of mental settlement, this kind of groundedness. So now it's here. So you are really nurturing. It's like a Queen of Pentacles. It's like, okay, it is here. How can I nurture it more? How can I, like you are really thinking about, and the world is telling you, just get in touch with your emotion, get in touch with your intuition, everything will fall in place. And the star, with the star, is telling you that, okay, Libra, so in order to really nurture it properly, you just think about, okay, how can I get rid of Five of Swords? Okay, what are, just make a flow chart. If everything feels a little daunting and overwhelming, like to handle all this energy, make a flow chart. Okay, in order to Five of Swords, what creates, everybody have their own flowchart, will have, I mean, if that's how it works for me, flowchart will never work for me, but I'm just saying, if that's how it works, make it work. Then it's up to you. Like make a, like what caused me mental, this Five of Swords kind of energy, 1 2 3 4. Okay, how can I combat this? Okay, I'm gonna, trying to understand your pattern. Once you know that, you cannot fix a problem if you don't know where the problem is coming from. So once you know the root of this problem, then you can address this very strategically, very grounded way. Like Queen of Pentacles, like, okay, I have this, I have tomatoes, I have baby plant, eggplant, I have some potatoes, I have some, I don't know, some kind of vegetable. So what I can make out of it, I cannot make I don't know, I cannot make zucchini salad because I don't have zucchini. So I can make what I can make with this. These are the Queen of Pentacles, being very thoughtful and resourceful. So once you know that what's your problem is and what the source of it, the star is telling, the universe is gonna tell you how to address it. But your job here, your duty, your obligation to yourself is get rid of Five of Swords energy, bring the transformation with the align with your purpose, what you truly desire, go after it with the full confidence that you have the control over it. Getting, more you tell yourself that you have the control over it, you will gain the control. Your body, the way you think, that's become your reality. So if you're constantly thinking, oh, I'm out of control, I need to control this, I need to control, no, you cannot control your life but control external things. You have to control your life but control your passion, your purpose, by aligning. When I say control, aligning with your passion, aligning with your purpose, aligning with your feelings. That's the way of controlling yourself so that you can make your dream come true, make your desire come true. So if if you tell yourself that I am in control of my own thing, then it will be. And that's the way. And then you can feel the feels. When you start to feel in yourself, feel the emotion, feel the inner knowledge, then the transformation comes. And that's what the universe is telling you, that be perseverant and be patient here. And if you have to make a little bit tedious flowchart, then make it, whatever works for you. I'm not you, I cannot tell you, but if just make yourself available for this kind of energy. Don't just let it go, because this is a huge energy coming in your way. So you need to be aware how to make use of this energy so that you can get rid of your main purpose here is get rid of five of swords energy and bring the 10 of swords, bring that freedom. And all those things are the tools that telling you energetically how you can do that. Okay, Libra? Okay, I hope you get something out of it. This is a very meaningful reading for me. I hope I give you some kind of clarity over here. And I will see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.